Pick the FM nerds are upset. Yo, guys, if you thought the FM people were mad at me, oh my God, guys, I have to tell you guys that 04 is currently, he's currently having some serious beef with these guys, in Discord. I think I'm not going to say anything, but I think, there's a chance that we may not be seeing 04 in the next match week. I'm going to be quite honest with you guys, bro. I think he might be getting thrown out of the league, bro. We'll see. Yeah, me and Stokes are trying to figure out how to salvage it. But yeah, he's been getting cooked. Apparently, he said some really nasty stuff in some clip against some guy the other day, and then they're all putting it in the chat. And yeah, they got the receipts and everything, bro. So yeah, not good, man. Yeah, I don't know.
No, like I said, me personally, it's a little bit odd, but I couldn't care less if he did it, if he picked him. It's not really relevant, is it? Like, it's just a game. We're playing FM. Like, it's not deep. It's not like we have to see the person in real life or do any of that stuff. You know, I don't really mind it either, if I'm being honest. But I think Kurt should have just said, like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Probably shouldn't have picked him on me. When's the next game week, kind of thing. I think that's the route he should have gone down. But unfortunately, he's backed himself into a corner now and he's fighting. He's unfortunately used the line about Cristiano Ronaldo in there as well now. He goes, someone has Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, like, there's no way he's going to win this. Like, he's just digging a bit deeper. Zealand knows him, yeah, through, like, I think Zealand's done react videos to him before, so he knows what he's like. But the thing is, like, Opal wasn't invited by these FM guys. That's crazy. Nick was invited, and Nick got me and 04 in. So maybe Nick will be the one that's like, I don't know. Oh no, I just read another message he posted. Yeah, this is so over. We're done. I just read what he just said. There was no rule stated that I couldn't pick a specific player. There were rules, however, about not using custom set pieces. Stick to laugh reacting emojis on your boyfriend's post. Yeah, no, this is just done. This is so completely over. I don't know why he's called someone his boyfriend. But yeah, it's just done. Like I said, like, yeah, what can you do in it? We knew this day would probably come. I'll continue in the league if he gets kicked out. But I mean, it'll be much less enjoyable, let me tell you. Much less enjoyable.
Sacked in the morning. 05 sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. He's getting sacked in the morning.
Nah, but like, I stand by the fact that I don't think he means bad ever. I swear, I don't think he does. But like, he does do bad. I just don't think he means it. I stand by that. I really do. Get told to do anything he never does. But brother, I don't think he knows he's autistic. I think he thinks everyone's joking. That's the problem. Do you know what I mean? It's done, unfortunately.
Just find it crazy that 04 should be at his desk working his 9 to 5 roles and is just glued to that Discord being truly unhinged.
Who's really surprised though? Who's really surprised?
That's
Hi,
a team,
sir.
eh?
Would love to have
That's a
an FM
team.
online save with you, sir. You just aren't allowed to use Holland, Mbappe, Pedri, Bellingham, Barella, Bastoni, Van Dijk, or
Yeah, you
Courtois.
get it.
If you use any of these, you are
Best of
banned.
luck, Ozone.
Thank you. Can't wait.
Yeah, just to give you guys a like backstory. The week 1 of Football Manager, like
I
one.
am not even from Saudi, but why are you lying about the
I'm not lying. There's proof. There's proof. Go look at the proof. Really, no question. I heard she got robbed. The 1 week before the Football Manager started, week 1, not even one that same week. Well, literally 2 hours, or now 1 hour. 1 hour before the online save began, Zealand comes in my DMs and he's like, "Hey, would you mind not using Greenwood?" because I drafted Mason Greenwood in my Football Manager online save. I told him, no, he's part of my squad. What do you mean? Like, no, I told him, if there are issues, I am willing on my end. Now, bear in mind, obviously, there's no rules beforehand that you can't pick this player, you can't pick that player. I told him, I am willing on my end to swap Mason Greenwood with another player of equal value. So, if it's a problem, I am willing to do that. He said, no, that's not possible or something like that. And he specifically requested, can you not play him against this what the fuck his name is? Lollujo. Zexilio, take for the brand. This geezer in the save, which I the guy that's got beef and shit, Lollujo or whatever the fuck his name is.
Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go.
So I'm like, okay, a bit weird why there's a problem, because if it looks bad on anybody, it looks bad on me, right? Like, I'm the one that selected Mason Greenwood. If I'm in a save and I come up against Mason Greenwood and somebody else is using him, what is the problem to begin with anyways? Now, either way, there should already have been an alarm bell, but you gotta understand, I work 6 jobs, right? Like, I don't have time I don't really have time. Either way though, looking back, alarm bell number 1, why isn't this geezer coming to me and be like, hey, listen, this is the reason why it's important for me that you don't use Greenwood because of and I can't have and blah, 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 blah. But no, he goes via Zealand to then Zealand has to come to me and all this. So all of this now, either way, blah, 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 blah. I play round 1 against him, and he beats me away. I was away. He beats me via scoring 3 identical corner goals against me, which is whatever, suspicious in its own right. Anyways, then came this week, where of course we played another 3 weeks, and the time came for this geezer to come to my stadium this time. I had to look back because I didn't even know what's going on. Much top 50. Much up Olaisa. Thank you, Pat, sorry. So I didn't know what's going on. But anyways, I'm playing against him. I'm beating him. I didn't look exactly, I can't remember what the score was. I'm beating this guy, playing him off the pitch, you know, doing it the proper way. No set pieces necessary. None of that. The way we have played Football Manager from day 1 until the end. And that is obviously the proper way. No cheating, no abuse in the game's flaws, like it's supposed to be played. Anyways, then minute 70, or it was around about that minute, the score would have been, I'm winning by 2 goals, I believe. My Ansu Fati gets a red injury. So I look at my bench, and obviously with suspensions and all that, there's Mason Greenwood on my bench. Now, I completely forgot that this guy a while back had requested whatever, like he doesn't want to play either way. So Ansu Fati, there was exactly a huge pop. So Mason Greenwood came on for Ansu Fati. Obviously, nothing happened. I don't think Greenwood was even involved. I mean, there was 20 minutes or so left. We win the game. Alas. Then comes the end of the game, and there's panic and a shit show that ensues. I remember people at my chat telling me like, oh,
the greatest FM manager of all time.
Thank
the
you.
Greatest GTA racer of
Thank
all
you.
time. The greatest coffee maker of all time.
People came my show or something. So then this was the clip. Picking Greenwood. So yeah, he complained. Suck my balls. He came in complaining. Not happy with you picking Greenwood. So I responded appropriately. Suck my balls. Oh yeah. Oh sorry, that's not my game. I thought my game was 3-3. That's not happy with picking Greenwood. All the shit I've had to see in the save, the stuff people are doing. This guy's not happy with picking Greenwood. Acting like the guy scored a hat-trick. Yeah, Greenwood didn't even feature. There's fucking idiots pausing the game when someone's 3-0 up against someone. and they pause the game in minute 89 and they leave it for 5 minutes. But he's crying because of Mason Greenwood. Grow the hell up. Exactly. I could not have said it any better myself. Anyways, I thought obviously that's it. The matter is over. The case is closed. Then comes the following day. And obviously I'm working, as I tend to be doing. I'm working. It was in the morning or something like that. And we'll address. I mean, I'd like to hear what. I will be basically leaking everything. I couldn't give two flying fucks, especially considering this individual is the one that started it all. But I'll show from the start. They were arguing in the morning. Obviously, I'm working on building the greatest football game ever seen. So I don't really have time. Then on my lunch break, I go and I have a look at the Discord. And the Discord is as follows. This individual.
Relationships have ups and downs, and they talked it out. No jail, no charges. People love drama and the desire to bring up.
No. He's a piece of shit, obviously, right? Like, nobody's disputing that. If we're giving feedback, you know what I'd really like? If people didn't use Ray against me when they'd agreed not to pre-tournament. And then reacting like this when they're called out for it, which is the clip that I just basically played for you guys. So, again, why wouldn't you come to my DMs and again explain to me, oh, I have a problem or I have this and this? Again, this individual is such a bona fide pussy, because there is no other word. Obviously, again, maybe it's aggressive, but there is no other word. Such a bona fide pussy that he can't even come again to my DM and be like, or come talk to me and be like, this is my problem, why you do it like this. Is again, I still have no idea what even is the reason why this is all an issue, even to begin with. So anyways, this guy responds, I told him I didn't agree to anything. I wish I remembered, so I would have started him. I would have knee slid across my room if he scored. If there's an individual that is crying so much about me using a virtual in-game player in a literal video game, and if I knew, like I said, I wish I remembered, because after the thing that he pulled in the first game where he scores 3 identical corners, I would have started him up front, and if he scored, it would have been the most I would have celebrated the goal so far in this entire save. Now again, I want to make a couple of things very, very clear so there is no confusion at all. If Adolf Hitler was in Football Manager and he had 20 finishing and let's say 20 off the ball movement, I am drafting him. In all likelihood, he would have got into my team. Just so I make it very, very clear. Like, that is completely my perspective if he is in the game. I couldn't give two shits, right? I don't care. Now, my issue is, okay, so you don't want to face Mason Greenwood. So what happens when this geezer here starts a Football Manager save against, I don't know, in Ligue 1, let's say, and he picks the team in Ligue 1 and he goes up against Marseille? Can you explain to me what he does? Is he going to be in tears and crying against the CPU Marseille manager because the CPU Marseille manager has picked Mason Greenwood? Mason Greenwood, by the way, will be in the next Football Manager. He'll be in the one after that. He'll be in the one after that and after that and after that. He'll be in the game for the next 15 years. So I would sincerely like to know what exactly you're going to do about it. Because I am completely and utterly confused at this point. Anyways, again, cries about Zealand. RDF puts, something being done about this. I don't know, man. Knee sliding for Ray might not be my type of gig, you know. So here begins what we
I owe you an
typically call.
apology. I thought you were a woke freak now, but my goat prime Kurt still exists somewhere in there.
As if I've ever left. So now we begin what is the prime school mentality, I call it, because I'm guessing, of course, they're all in their little circle here. And, you know, they're all football manager, whatever, content creators. So I'm guessing they all hang out with each other. So here we go now. They're going to try form and begin. Another guy comes in. Granted, that's a long time ago, but I too was once an edgy 14-year-old. Even without a fully developed brain, I would have stopped short of celebrating Ray, right? We'll get into this. I reply, neither is it mine, but I think we're at a point where morals have gone out of the window when there are people abusing set pieces, pausing the game for literally 5 minutes when they are winning 3-0, blah, blah. And the same culprits taking 5 minutes to not even have the decency and the respect for other people to click a simple continue button. But yeah, let's cry about Greenwood coming on. Let's cry about me using a literal virtual player in an online game when there is nothing before that was problematic or was said about not using them. But everything I've put here, by the way, well, not everything, but let's start with this. This is specifically against the rules. This is in the rule set. It's in the rules. Happy to say that a video game has never left me at a point where morals have gone out of the window. Not sure about that one, buddy. When you scored a hat-trick of identical looking corners in one game. Also happy to say I'm not your buddy. Crying emoji from keep this in mind because it will become important. Omega Luke. I don't think pausing in the 87 minutes says another one of them and using a ray are quite in the same moral ballpark. Which is, sure, fair enough, maybe a valid point. Although then again, in the context of the online save, I am just using a virtual player. And we'll get into this where this becomes pretty hilarious. Not that you need help digging, the same individual earlier, but here's a spade, like I give a shit. No, bear in mind, like this is all in my lunch break across work. I have to chuckle, you know, as always, multiple stuff. Damn, how am I going to sleep tonight knowing whatever the fuck his name is isn't my buddy? The same way I will know knowing mispronounces my name as if he doesn't know my name inside and out. I don't know who the fuck you are. You damn sure know who I am. Then funny enough, this is that 4-white loser getting involved. So when's the next game week? Stay out of this one, buddy. Again, to be honest, I think you will struggle to find anyone in this whole Discord who agrees with you here. Maybe, which is maybe something to think about. Like, I am looking for any of these losers is agreement. There was no rule that stated I couldn't pick a specific player. There were rules, however, about not abusing custom set pieces. Stick to reacting with loving emojis on your boyfriend's post. Because again, who is the one that reacts? This individual. Now, at this point, I haven't actually done this, but it's interesting because
less than 3.
I started to spot a common theme. What's his name? This one. Football manager. Who even are these people, you know? Because I have to type football manager for who the fuck knows about these guys, right? Start sensing a bit of a common theme. Now, we go back. Even doubt, get the homophobia out. You know, like the mentality. Like I said, I mean, talk about grade A pussies. You spend 5 minutes typing to come back with that. That's disappointing. Listen here, Omega Luke, buddy. I work 6 jobs. If you're lucky, I even spent 20 seconds replying to you in amongst building the best football game, taking 3 different meetings almost all at the same time, while also having 30 seconds replying to you. Because you see me typing things, I'm spending all the time thinking about a reply to you. I couldn't give 2 fucks about you, mate. But again, either way, Jesus Christ, I'm feeling less inclined to be diplomatic. Give your head a wobble. The same individual who, of course, replied again. This guy's talking about set pieces. Another one pipes in. And she says, wait, people needed to be a rule not to pick a Ray. That's not like basic morals. Wild. But the corners. Hit continue, please. Okay, so let's talk about this. Someone has Cristiano Ronaldo. If we really want to go here, hang on a minute. there's an individual running around with Cristiano Ronaldo. There's probably another one running around with Thomas Partey. Hang on a minute. Cristiano Ronaldo, who is idolized by billions and billions and billions, if these guys are such saints, what about Cristiano Ronaldo? What about everybody else? What about everybody else in there that's done disgusting shit? What about everybody else, by the way, who has done disgusting shit but hasn't been caught because they have a lot of money? If we want to play that game, what about the shirt that you are wearing? That was probably made by some kids earning $2 an hour. If we're going to be such saints, why not remove the shirt and show us your fat belly? Like, why be so concerned about Mason Greenwood? I don't understand. You got more stuff to worry about. I really don't understand it. It's crazy to me. What about saving up to, I don't know, maybe one day get Ozempic? I don't know. Like, to me, if I were in that position, I'd be more worried about that kind of stuff as opposed to Mason Greenwood, about supposedly an individual in an online football manager save using a virtual football manager player who will be in the next 15 football managers to come after this. So this is where I'm a little bit confused about like what we're doing here, right? Now, that was basically soon enough the end where I was like, I'll handle it. The RDF, I don't know what the fuck he's all about. I played Garrett and the only goal he scored came from a set piece. I equalized with a set piece. He was accusing me of using a routine. It has to be trolling. I don't know what this guy's all about. Either way, I've spoken with Zealand, who is a sensible individual. Am I bent? I haven't done, again, I don't know exactly what I have done wrong. Whether people want to pick Greenwood or not, that is their entire decision. I picked him. If it looks bad on anybody, it looks bad on me. So I don't understand what the issue is still. I haven't broken any rule whatsoever. So I've spoken with Zealand, who, to be fair, is a very sensible individual. We have a discussion. I think Zealand is trying to basically bridge the gap a little bit, but I'm going to be honest with you, there is no gap to bridge. After this primary school mentality that I've seen from these guys, I just want to be very, very clear. Fuck this guy, fuck him, fuck her, fuck every single one of these bona fide losers. I have no desire whatsoever to be amicable with any of those individuals. Fuck them all. I couldn't care less. The problem is, unfortunately, in this, as always, obviously, this is not my first rodeo, so I'm not denying, like, I don't know, like, somehow I'm always involved, so maybe it is on me, or maybe it's this world that we live in, because it's the same shit, obviously, what happened with EA, and same shit. I don't understand this world we're living in, this beta male, bona fide loser, and the rest of them. What is going on? Wake up. There are so many actual legitimate problems to worry about. And next time, all of this would have been solved if you actually grew a pair of balls and just came in my DMs. And it would have been solved from day one, before the save even started. But no, you could even have the balls to come and talk to me. And again, you try and post it publicly for the whole Discord to see, instead of then coming to my DMs. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know whether I'll be playing in the next one or not. I will never quit. I've never quit anything in my life. I know they said next week there is no match day. Like I said, every single one of those members, they're in my list, the enemy list. Fuck every single one of them. And I will make it my mission to start Mason Greenwood up front, probably for the rest of the save. The save has now become all about Mason Greenwood, because there is no rule, nothing that stated I couldn't use Greenwood. There's nothing I did that was incorrect. You could claim morals, you could claim whatever. It's completely my decision, and it stops there. So from the next one, Mason Greenwood will be leading my attack. Number 9. At the very least, he'll specifically be playing against every single one of these individuals who I have left to play. I can guarantee you that. And like I said, at the very start, for those that missed it, I offered an hour before, when Zealand first approached me, to swap Greenwood for someone else if it's going to cause problems. They said no, but he is part of my squad, and if he's part of my squad, he will be played. There was no agreement whatsoever. So yeah, TLDR, the Lollujo guy had Lucas Hernandez in his squad. This is what I'm saying, right? If we want to play this game, this is what I'm saying. Like, the problem is, these guys,
Off 04 hats off, these guys are
it's
living
crazy.
their own
Like, you
bubble.
can't sit on that high horse acting like you're a saint. The funny thing is, these guys don't even know anything about football. They know about the Greenwood situation because it was the one that got blown up the most. They have played, yeah, like you said, they have Lucas Hernandez. He doesn't fucking know anything about Lucas Hernandez. He knows shit about Lucas Hernandez. He doesn't watch football. He doesn't know anything. But they don't watch shit. That's the problem. So he doesn't know, but the Greenwood one is the one they're going to gang up on. They're dirty. At best, they watch Premier League. At best, they're a bunch of dirty, filthy Premtars. At best. That's it. So they have no clue what's happening outside of this. Not an clue whatsoever.
Proper mentality 04.
No, but it's a big problem. It's a big problem with this world because I look like the bad guy. I'm the one that's at risk of being banned. For what? For what? For what? It's crazy. It's crazy. Stokes clip. What does Stokes say?
He's not normal. No, I know that. We know that, but the people in the save don't know that. They think they're speaking to some normal bloke here. And they think they're going to be able to reason with him.
He's not wrong. There's no reasoning whatsoever. But there's no reasoning because of valid opinions. No, not normal. Yeah, I'd rather be abnormal if that's normality. You call that normality in this world. You call that normality. You're part of them for once. You're just like them for once. You're part of them. They're all the same. They're all the same. I'd rather be abnormal. That's supposed to be normality. A guy crying about a virtual player on a fucking football game. Grow up. I'd love to see him using, like I said, a team in League One and coming up against Greenwood. And I'd like to see him cry and threaten or whatever the hell he's going to do to the CPU Marseille manager. Absolute donut. And like I said, he's obviously at the top. Everybody else that replied in that Discord, fuck every single one of them. Enemies for life. Where's the beta male of a loser? Has a guy who has been to prison. Well, there you have it. There you have it. But yeah, good luck playing that game. Fucking idiots. And it goes without saying.
Kurt
It goes
just
with-
stood up and clapped. You, sir, stood on your business.
Fuck them.
F them all. Say
Fuck
it with
them.
your chest.
Absolute losers.
Giga Chad, well done. Even if you are a balding weirdo, you stood on your business. At the end of the day, it's a game. People are so soft. You're right.
But the thing is, it's how they try to spin it.
I'm with you, good sir.
It's how they try to spin it. Like, all the gang get up here, acting like I've got Mason Greenwood posters in my freaking walls. Or on my walls. The fuck up, man. Grow up, idiots. But yeah, now that I know all of this information, Mason Greenwood will be leading the line. Against those individuals specifically. I'll make it my mission. Yeah, let's see the guy that got party. But this is it. There's no end to it. What about the guy that's got Ronaldo?
In the chat.
What about the guy that's got Ronaldo? Grow up, man. There's no end to it, man. But good luck playing that game. And for the record, it goes without saying, Mason Greenwood is a piece of shit. But this is the crazy thing with the situation. Like I said, if you go through all the lists of football players that there are within this draft save, there'll be individuals who have done fucked up shit but they just never got caught because they're too rich, and we'll never know about it. We'll never know about it. Like, it's crazy. There's so many scumbag human beings. Grow the fuck up. If you live life like this guy, fucking hell, man. Good luck with that. Sincerely, good luck with that. Elas, let's fire up the potato. Oh, that's a good point. If I had knew the people I'm playing against, I would have abandoned all my morals. I would have done the same thing they've been doing. I would have downloaded tactics, and I would have wiped the floor with every single one of them, and I'll be top of the league. I'm not making excuses, but you know what the fact of the matter is? Why I brought up set pieces, why I brought up everything else. The reason I brought up everything else is because there are people cheating. I don't know if Zealand has figured it out yet or not, but there are people cheating. If you download the tactic, it imports set pieces. If you import the tactic, it imports all the set pieces with it. There's a guy in the save that has scored 16 set pieces, double everybody else's amount. But yeah, let's cry about Greenwood.
By the way.
Oh, does he have walk? Yeah, exactly. But let's go through that list. Idiots, man.
Prime Kurt. Stokes has Wahi by the way, and people have Partey, Cristiano,
Exactly.
Theo Hernandez.
Exactly. Preach.
But they only have a problem with you, Agaha. This homeless-looking guy only mentioned it after he started losing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the other funny thing. If he won him, we wouldn't have said jack shit. No, it's not Zealand's fault whatsoever. Like I said, I mean, Zealand is a sensible individual. Thank God for him being sensible.
Even though you are a balding special needs 2 brain chromosome bastard, we support you against this woke bullshit. The guy needs to be more worried about a heart attack due to his weight than FM player.
Joke about that, but you're absolutely spot on. Fucking
Shades of Prime
this
04
explains
this.
everything.
A truly astonishing rant. Made my evening. All you got to do is go into
Lego
that fat
Krusty
Dosser
Burger
stream for
live
30
stream.
seconds and you can
Is this the
realize
best
he is a
Simpsons set
virgin.
ever?
Complete double standards.
Yeah,
but
okay.
in the circle,
That's all I
so
needed
it's
to know.
only a problem for you.
That's all I needed to know. That makes a lot more sense now.
Ruthless, sadistic, barbaric. We are so back, my
50
fucking
years of
stream.
age. Jesus Christ. Building fucking Lego sets.
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat. Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go. Vamos, Kurt.
What about the drama between you and your barber? Are you gonna address that? Wallahi, he hates your guts, lil man.
Look at what Omega Luke said.
We're the first team to name a full squad for that match day, foreign players, not one English player in.
That's one of the reasons why I dislike Arsenal.
Me too.
And not amongst other reasons, but still.
Arsenal were the first team
Interesting.
to name a full squad for that match day, foreign.
Interesting, but he wants to act on his high horse. Fascinating. Fascinating. Interesting. Noted down. Noted down. Are you concerned by the increasing rates of obesity? Yeah, because there's people worrying about someone using a virtual player on a video game instead of worrying about saving up for his epic. Because he sure as shit ain't gonna lose it naturally. Doesn't matter, but have a look. Have a look at one. Ah, interesting. So this is a guy who cries about an individual using an online virtual football player on a game, but he's posing with Cristiano Ronaldo in thumbnails. Under 19s and 35 plus only. Interesting. Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. Yeah, it makes so much sense. So much sense. Everything makes so much more sense.